Flambeau Plastics Corporation, makers of Duncan, the world's most famous spin tops, presents one of Duncan's international champions, Ken Ferrari, tops in his field. Recreation coordinator, Jack Bozung. Recreation leader, Phyllis Kelsey. And the Spin Toppers, to demonstrate the various tricks at the Duncan workshop in how to spin a top and run a spin top contest.
Is it really very hard to spin a top and learn all these fancy tricks?
Oh, no. The interesting thing is anyone can learn to spin a top. All you need is a little practice, and the key to getting good results is in winding the top correctly. Holding the knot down with your thumb, wrap the string counterclockwise around the top. Now turn the top over and start twisting around the point clockwise.
Terrific!
If you're left-handed, reverse the procedure. Now once you have the top wound up, you place the button between your two fingers. Now throw the top with the point up in front of you.
Now, through the magic of slow motion and the help of our spin toppers, we'll show you an actual demonstration of how to spin a top correctly and learn all the basic tricks. Here is our recreation leader to tell us more about it.
Thank you. Now the 10 big tricks are the spinner, target shoot, bullseye, big scoop, skyrocket, boomerang, through the tunnel, merry-go-round, the flying trapeze, and of course, double treble. All spin top tricks are based on first learning to do the spinner.
You start by holding the spin top in this position, so it's pointing upward. To throw the top correctly, use a sidearm motion. Practice a few times so you get the feel of it. And then release the top. Be sure not to pull your arm back or the top will not spin properly. Here is Sally Johnson to demonstrate and show you how easy it is to throw a spinner. To do the next trick, the target shoot, place the target on level ground and stand at least 2 feet away. Get yourself set and aim for the middle of the target. If the top spins over the edge of the target within 5 seconds, the trick is counted as a miss. The bullseye trick consists of placing a small disc on the center of the target. Again, the top must spin for 5 seconds on the bullseye. The latest scoop in spin tops is the big scoop. Throw a fast spinner and keep your hand facing upward with the top spinning between your first and second fingers. Then tap the top with your forefinger and make the top jump into the palm of your hand. To do the skyrocket trick, throw a fast spinner. Hold one end of the string in each hand and let the middle touch the ground. Loop the string once around the point of the top. Lift up and catch. The top must spin in your hand for 5 seconds. Let's see that again. Throw a fast spinner. Loop the string around the point of the top, lift up, and catch. Here's the boomerang. Throw the top as if you're throwing a fast spinner. Jerk the string back as you release the top. Catch the top in your hand and let it spin for 5 seconds. Let's go through the tunnel. It's done the same way as the boomerang, except the top goes under and over your left leg and then catch it in your hand. It too must spin for 5 seconds. Here's a neat trick, the merry-go-round. Throw a boomerang. Then lay the string to the right of the top. Toss the top to the right into the string, allowing 6 to 10 inches of string. The top is swung in a circular motion under the forearm. It must pass under the forearm 3 times. And then must be brought up into the hand to spin for 5 seconds. Just like the circus big top, here's Duncan's big top with the man on the flying trapeze. Throw a boomerang. Take the other end of the string in your left hand and catch the point sideways on the string. Pull the string and the top will land in the palm of your hand. It too must spin for 5 seconds. Uh-oh, double trouble. Throw the twin split top like the boomerang. The halves will separate and must be caught and allowed to spin for 5 seconds each. The first spin tops originated in Japan. They were made of clay as well as stone and known as koma asobi. It is also known that children and adults played with tops in England as early as the 12th century. Tops were brought to Europe by the Dutch seamen and became very popular in the 1700s. They were among the earliest toys to be patented in the United States. Tribes in New Zealand enjoyed the spin top. There it was known as potaka. The spin top, although a toy, has played a significant role in the development of the gyroscope, which is used to stabilize ships. Contest kits, which include all the elements to run a Duncan spin top contest, are sent free of charge to the recreation directors.
I've run many contests for children, and the spin top kit that I received has been most helpful to make this event successful.
Placing the signs in key locations several weeks prior to the start of the contest and making spot announcements frequently will help to enlarge your audience.
Attention, boys and girls. We'll be running our annual spin top contest starting next week.
Contest rules and trick sheets should be posted so that each boy and girl can be prepared and practice for the upcoming event.
Get the kids to participate and help post the sign.
Spin top contest should be run weekly for 4 weeks. The playground championship can be run during the 5th week. Practice sessions are recommended and can be held as often as the park director deems necessary. An average contest includes approximately 30 children.
Each contestant must cross over a predetermined boundary line before doing the trick. By using such a line, better control is maintained, and the contestant is well aware that the throw of the top really counts.
Each contestant gets 2 tries on each trick. If the trick is done on the first try, 10 points are awarded. If on the second try, then 5 points are awarded. A 0 is awarded if both tries are missed. However, the contestant continues to compete on the following trick. Should it be desirable to have separate contests for boys and girls, or by age groupings, then separate prizes should be awarded. However, all groups should compete together in contests at the district, city, or regional levels.
The winners receive these beautiful trophies. Scholarships are awarded to the grand winners in the north, south, east, and western sections of the United States.
Spin that top. Get that big scoop. Contest rules, awards, and detailed diagrams are included in each Duncan spin top kit. This kit is sent to the Recreation and Educational Department of all playgrounds, schools, Ys, CYOs, and scout troops, on request at no charge.
Spin tops, as much a part of America as yo-yos and apple pie. Good exercise and loads of fun. Helps to develop dexterity and coordination. Play them anywhere, the house, the park, the playground. Get started now, whether it's learning the basic tricks or running a contest. Brought to you by Duncan and Flambeau Plastics Corporation.
Welcome to Six Flags Over Georgia. We're here in Atlanta to introduce you to a new national competition that's going to happen in every area of the country. We call it the Duncan Yo-Yo Olympics. We're going to show you an actual contest and tell you exactly how you too can put on a Duncan Yo-Yo Olympics in your area. My name is John Wade, and joining me today is Doug Behringer, the promotion director of Duncan Toys. Hi, Doug.
Hello, John.
I'm going to go over here, have some fun with the kids, and why don't you tell everybody about the contest?
Okay.
Good.
The Duncan Yo-Yo Olympics is a contest held for all boys and girls under 16 years of age. We actually have some boys and girls putting on a contest right now. Let's get started.
Hey, Doug, what's the first thing you need to know?
Well, first of all, how long the string should be. First, you pick a spot 4 inches above the waist and make a knot. Cut it off at that point and make a loop in the string. And then you don't use that loop around your finger. You put the rest of the string through that loop. Okay, then slip it on your middle finger, just like this. And you wind up, and the string has to be coming from the top of the yo-yo to your finger, over like this, not from underneath. First, you cock your wrist, cock your arm, throw it straight down, then turn your hand over and catch it, just like that. That's the first trick, and it's called the gravity pull.
Now, is there anything else I'd need to know to do tricks?
Very much so. You have to know how to do the spinner. And to show you that, I'll put a new string on the axle. The string is actually the most important part of the yo-yo, and it's simply looped, not knotted around the axle, and it has to be looped loosely. If it's too tight, it won't spin either. So if it's too tight, you simply let it untwist at the end of the string until it stops. And when it stops, then it's perfect for doing the spinner. And you wind it up, throw it overhand, stop your hand as soon as you let it go, make it spin at the end of the string, and then come back up into your hand.
And this is the basis for doing most of the tricks, isn't it, Doug? Making the yo-yo sleep?
Right, and the harder you throw it, the longer it'll spin and the more tricks you can do. Now here's one that you probably know called Walk the Dog. First you throw a very fast spinner, swing it out a little bit in front of you, put it lightly on the ground, let it walk along for a little while, give it a little jerk, and it'll come back up to your hand.
Boy, these kids, they really look like they know their stuff. What do they have to do to win?
At this level, the playground level, they have to learn the first 5 tricks on this sheet. Now they're easy tricks to learn and can be learned in a couple days, but we like the centers to distribute some of the trick sheets a couple weeks in advance so that the kids can learn the tricks.
Hey, that's a great way to start, Doug. Now, another unique feature of this program is the availability of a permanent staff of certified instructors, each located in one of the 9 regions where competition will take place throughout the United States. These are highly skilled young men and women, especially trained to work in harmony with recreation departments and participating centers. They will conduct clinics, demonstrations, show training and instructional films, and help judge some contests at each level, but definitely all state and regional finals. Now, Lance Lynch is one of our certified instructors.
Okay, everyone gets 2 tries for each trick. You start off with 100 points. You lose 2 points for each try you miss. If you're successful on your first try, you don't have to try it again. Now remember, if you're not ready when it comes your turn, that counts as your try.
Now, the winners of this contest are going to qualify for the city contest, where they'll have to perform the last 5 tricks on the trick sheet. Then the 4 winners from the city contest will qualify for the state contest, where they'll have to do 5 additional tricks. And we're going to have 9 regional contests all around the country to narrow the field down to the 9 best yo-yo players in the country.
The national finalists will be flown to Marriott's Great America in Illinois. The gold medal winner of the National Duncan Yo-Yo Olympics will receive a $1,000 scholarship bond. The silver medalist, a $500 bond, and the bronze medalist, a $250 bond. Now, of course, these kids, they're well on their way. They've already performed 3 of the tricks: the gravity pull, the sleeper, and walk the dog. What's next?
Okay, the last trick you're going to have to do today is around the world. Swing your hand naturally to the side with the back of your hand facing front. Throw the yo-yo forward and up, keeping your elbow bent. Now keep the yo-yo sleeping at the end of the string until it makes the complete circle. A little tug and the yo-yo returns to your hand.
How do these kids know about the contest?
Park and recreation departments throughout the country are participating in the Duncan Yo-Yo Olympics. Each center receives a free kit that contains posters, event sheets, entry sheets, and 30 trick sheets, and a copy of our guidelines. In addition, each competitor will get a sticker for his or her yo-yo that says Duncan Yo-Yo Olympics competitor. 4 special yo-yos are included to be given as prizes, 1 each for the boy and girl winners over 12 and 1 each for the boy and girl winners under 12.
Let's take a look at some of the tricks they learned for the city contests.
Lunar loops, astro loops, the planet hop, the orbit launch, and rock the baby.
And how about the tricks for the state and regional contests?
They do the skyrocket, man on the flying trapeze, the tidal wave, the warp drive, and one of my favorites, the flying saucer. The brain twister. The shooting star. Double or nothing. Gemini loops.
Okay, the first trick you're going to have to do is a gravity pull. You step out. Very good. Step out and do the gravity pull. Okay. Gravity pull. Now start to sleep. Okay, Minnie, step out and do walk the dog. Okay, step out and do the walk the dog. Step out. There you go. Ooh, very good. Okay, Cindy, step out and do around the world. Step out. Yeah. There you go.
Well, I understand that we have the winners in today's contest.
We sure do. Over 12, the girl is Cynthia King. The
Good.
boy is Chris Jacks. The girl under 12 is Highland Bryant. And the boy under 12
Congratulations.
is Bert Jones.
Great.
There you go.
Chris, good work.
Congratulations. And these people all, of course,
That way,
qualify
Bert.
now for the city contest.
You know, John, the yo-yo's been with us practically forever. As a matter of fact, it's the second oldest toy in the world. Only dolls are older. The ancient Greeks played yo-yos. As a matter of fact, Napoleon's soldiers took it into battle with them and played yo-yo when they weren't fighting. Now, of course, people all over the world play yo-yo. As a matter of fact, it's the most popular toy in the world today and has been for 50 years.
Well, it's a cinch that the kids today had great fun with their yo-yos.
From near